This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello, and I must say it's always a real pleasure to be broadcasting from this part of the USA. We're at Lumen Field, and Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Uruguay, and they face Cabo Verde.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
The starting 11 for Uruguay. Ronald Araujo plays with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
This is what they'll be up against today.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Costa. Telmo Arcanjo. Costa with it. Good tackle taken away. Oh, what an opportunity. Great movement. And I must say, that was almost poetic. The shot as well as the save.
Yeah, the keeper looks up for this today, doesn't he?
Showing good situational awareness. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Oliveira. Manuel Ugarte. Rodriguez. Now Matias Oliveira. Ugarte. And Valverde. Ugarte. Now Matias Oliveira. Really good interception. Duarte. Costa with it. Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Moving the ball really well here. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Telmo Arcanjo. Duarte. Arcanjo. Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Duarte. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Ugarte. Rodriguez. Now Jimenez. Brian Rodriguez. Darwin Núñez. Manuel Ugarte. Rodriguez. Well, a classic example of how to intercept.
Let's move on to hockey. Please report to guest relations for an important message.
Duarte. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Valverde. Manuel Ugarte. Good weight on that pass. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Waited well, and the chance is on. Oh, what a save! Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, made the connection, but that was catching practice for the keeper. Ugarte. Oh, that's splendid play. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Duarte. Arcanjo. Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Attractive build-up.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Duarte. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Just cutting off the supply. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Top-class defending. To take the lead. Well, this could really help the cause. And back now with Costa. Duarte. Thoughtful play. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Ronald Araujo. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Decent position. Their turn to come away with it. Won't be able to set up the chance. Just blotting out the danger.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Costa. Take it away. Brian Rodriguez. Jimenez. Manuel Ugarte. Oliveira. Here's Valverde. Brian Rodriguez. Good ball over the top. Chance to put them in front. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Varela. Here's Valverde. Araujo. Varela. And moving it forward. Federico Valverde. Facundo Pellistri. Intercept. Manuel Ugarte. Araujo. Federico Valverde. Beautiful pass. Can they carve out a chance? Valverde. Well, a good idea. Oh, moving it nicely. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And back now with Costa. Duarte. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And back now with Costa. Duarte. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Plenty of support here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Now Matias Oliveira. Valverde. Araujo. Could be threatening. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Manuel Ugarte. Varela. And Valverde. High quality defending. And unable to keep the ball. Strong possession play.
Yeah, holding them off well.
And quick thinking defensively. Can they chisel open the defence? Teammates in the middle. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Valverde. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Valverde. Pelistri. Darwin Núñez. Wonderfully weighted pass. Facundo Pelistri. Interception to snuff out the danger. Telmo Arcanjo. Duarte. De Roy Duarte. Duarte. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, they couldn't keep it. Telmo Arcanjo. This might get them in front.
Yeah, knocking it around with real purpose, aren't they?
Showing a good reading of the game. Brian Rodriguez. Now Matias Oliveira. Jimenez. Getting in there to intercept. De Roy Duarte. Duarte. And winning it back. Brian Rodriguez. Manuel Ugarte. Now Jimenez. Varela. And he did well to cut it out. A lot of space to attack. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Duarte. De Roy Duarte. Duarte. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Darwin Núñez. Varela. Pelistri. Araujo. Ronald Araujo. Facundo Pelistri. Núñez. And take it away. And giving them too much space on the flank. Roy Duarte. Great defending.
Well, he's read the situation perfectly. Top class, wasn't it?
Araujo. Easing the pressure there. On the offensive. Costa. Duarte. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Can they set up a chance? The cross is on. Intelligent ball. Let's see about the cross. Well, no damage done. Oliveira. Brian Rodriguez. Now Matias Oliveira. Jimenez. And a tidy ball. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Chance to cross. Well read to ease the pressure. Plenty of support here. And it's a quality pass. Can they forge ahead? Saved, but still a chance. The attack ended disappointingly. Telmo Arcanjo. Duarte. Arcanjo. Well, the threat could be there. Telmo Arcanjo. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, an honest assessment would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Yeah, he's been on the fringes a bit, hasn't he? The touch map really tells the story. Not seeing it in those danger areas. And if they want the win, he's got to get more involved.
Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Araujo. Pelistri. And offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
He didn't, and he had other options here, but he chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
Oliveira. Ugarte. Ronald Araujo. Now Matias Oliveira. Showing a great defensive instinct.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Well, there to intercept. Costa. Arcanjo. Costa. Arcanjo. Well, they had the advantage. That's good refereeing. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Costa with it. Duarte. And taking it away. Manuel Ugarte. Jimenez. Now Matias Oliveira. It's a neat move. And an astute piece of defending. And that's great work to keep it in play. Couldn't keep it. Costa. Duarte. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Telmo Arcanjo. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Duarte. Duarte. Good patience. Duarte. Using his strength to shield the ball. Well, nicely cut out. Varela. Valverde. Jimenez. Ronald Araujo. Excellent defending. Costa. Duarte. And a lot to like about this attack. Duarte. And back now with Costa. Duarte. Costa. Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Bit sloppy there. Valverde. Varela. And Valverde. Ronald Araujo. Jimenez. Ugarte. Rodriguez. we're into the final half hour. And good anticipation. Duarte. And back now with Costa. Costa with it. Clever defending. Federico Valverde. Ugarte. Now Jimenez. An alert intervention. Attacking with vigour. That's expert defending. Oliveira. Brian Rodriguez. Ugarte. Now Jimenez. Rodriguez. Manuel Ugarte. Federico Valverde. Jimenez. And Valverde. Oliveira. Here's Valverde. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Duarte. Arcanjo. Showing a good reading of the game, moving it forward. Duarte. Ball retention is often part of it. And possession changing hands. Promising pass. Duarte. And back now with Costa. Arcanjo. Costa with it. Really being closed down. And cutting it out. Holding on to it. And back now with Costa. Telmo Arcanjo. Good through ball. Very effective passing sequence. Costa. Duarte. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Facundo Pellistri. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. 20 minutes remaining. Telmo Akanjo. And the pass deftly cut out. Jimenez. Araujo. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Valverde. Oh, that's splendid play. Here's Valverde. Oliveira. Now opening things up. And can they prise them open now? And moving it forward. Jimenez. Rodriguez. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off.
Yeah, they're not really connecting, are they?
Arcanjo. Duarte. De Roy Duarte. Duarte. Nice looking pass. Just the challenge that was required. Darwin Núñez. Here's Valverde. Varela. This might be productive. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Varela. And Valverde. Araujo. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oliveira. Ugarte. Ronald Araujo. Pelistri. Araujo. Theme emerging of wasted possession. De Roy Duarte. Costa. Duarte. Ugarte. And tidily played.
Oh, his vision is just top class, isn't it?
Good passage of play. Manuel Ugarte. Tension building, still level. Ugarte. Playing with a flow and intensity. Manuel Ugarte. Brian Rodriguez. A chance to whip it in. Oliveira. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be the last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. The ref had no choice, did he?
time for the change now. And deciding to go short with this one. Delivering it into the box. Well, making contact with the ball, but couldn't quite keep his header down. And time for the change now. And giving it away. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Arcanjo. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Ugarte. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Ugarte. And Valverde. Jimenez. Now Matias Oliveira. Manuel Ugarte. Araujo. Ugarte. Now Matias Oliveira. Jimenez. And good anticipation. And back now with Costa. Telmo Arcanjo. Can they grab the lead late on? Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. De Roy Duarte. Telmo Arcanjo. Good tackle. Jimenez. And Valverde. Varela. Here's Valverde. Jimenez. Ronald Araujo. Let that pass all the way, cutting it out. Oliveira. Manuel Ugarte. Jimenez. Once more unable to hang on to the ball. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Duarte. Not the pass he had in mind. Nicolas de la Cruz. If they can finish here, that might be that. Unselfish play. Chance to cross. Thoughtful play. And the whistle is sounded, and these two teams are locked together.